we could rebel against everything? What if we could be revolutionists against our own identity? That is a better standard for me to be as free as a bird. I remember when I was a teenager, the first time that I invited my girlfriend home, she came with a bouquet of red roses. This is the most romantic that I've ever been. My dad was sitting on the couch reading his newspaper. I was planning to take her to my room furtively while my father was heavily concentrated on his papers. We didn't get lucky. He saw us. He saw the shadow of my girlfriend passing by and got suspicious. We were in the room, and he suddenly started knocking at the door angrily. My girlfriend was shaking to death. I got out and asked her what he wanted. He said, "Who the hell is she, and what is she doing in my house?" I replied naively, "She's my love, and I want to marry her." He replied angrily, "You can't even pee properly. Do you want to get married?" "You ask her to leave now." I stood in front of my father that day. His final words were, "Under my roof, my rules. My way or the highway." Guess what?
You take the highway?
Yes. I chose the highway. I left home and slept in a park. Later, I found a job in a furniture repair store. I got paid $1 a day and had a place to sleep. Don't worry, it didn't take that long. Since my father sent my mother to mediate and have me back. From that day on, we had a compromise. I could invite my girlfriend as long as my father wasn't at home. And after that day, after a while, my parents got used to the new situation, and my girlfriend enjoyed being a part of the family. It was the first time that I rebelled against my dad's principles. The victory was sweet. When I was a university student, they had this stupid rule that girls had to wear a special uniform and boys had to wear long sleeve shirts. I hated it, especially in the summertime. I decided to fight it. But there was this guy checking everyone at the entrance. That day, he refused to let me in. Later, I found my own trick to wear a short sleeve under a long sleeve one and take it off as I passed the entrance. I couldn't change the system, but I could fight it in my own way. I was happy not to follow the crowd and abide by what I felt it was wrong. It was an amazing feeling. When I was a teenager, I soon found out that I was not going to live by tradition, religion, culture, patriotism, and so many other things that the society, family, school, and the environment had forced on me. I wanted to make my own rules and regulations. I decided to come up with my own rules and regulations. I didn't want to simply follow what my ancestors followed and dictated. I chose to immigrate to one of the rare liberal places in the world. I chose to speak English and French. I chose not to have any religion. I chose not to be encompassed by culture and traditional rules. I chose not to be fooled by old concept of patriotism. I even chose to change my name. My fellow friends, man is not a tree to be rooted deep in the ground. We can be the freest birds on the planet. We are able to fly all over the ocean, settle in a new nest, and make a new reality for ourselves. We can make the world a better place where there are less tree like-minded people and more of free birds. We can be as free as a breeze. We can be as free as a bird. We can be as free as we should be.
And soon you're going to find out why he is a targeted speaker.